What the hell is energy medicine anyway? I thought this was a really good topic as I'm launching my new YouTube channel, because many people have heard the words energy medicine and we sort of know what it is, but maybe we're not quite so clear. So I wanted to give a really high level video today to share what it is, where it's come from, and why it's helpful for all of us, and indeed a little bit of my own story so that you can understand how I got into this. So energy medicine, it's kind of what it says it is on the label. We all take medicine as an intervention to heal ourselves. We take pills for everything these days. We've become socialized as a society to pop a pill from a headache, to having fun, to curing the way we feel. So if we're depressed, we pop a pill. Whatever ails us, emotional or physical, we take on board chemicals. So unlike a chemical intervention, we are using energy as the intervention, and that has so many benefits. So let me go back a little bit. I am Leonie Morris, Dr. Leonie Morris, energy medicine practitioner and energy medicine psychologist. I've been involved in energy medicine for over 30 years. And it all started at the tender age of 19, when I heard those kind of jaw-dropping, soul-shriveling words that I only had months to live. Now, conventional medicine, they didn't push me aside in a nasty way, but they effectively said, you have months to live. We cannot cure you. We can give you chemotherapy, we can give you radiation treatment, but for your acute leukemia, it's too late for us to stop it. All we can do is slow it down. And I'm sure you can understand how that feels. It's shocking for anybody. And when you're younger, it's even more kind of life-stopping. A chill literally goes through your body and you think, what on earth am I going to do? After the initial shock, I realized there was something I can do. I was already studying psychology. I'd already been very well aware that we are energy. I could see energy and hear energy from a very young age. So I started to shift the energy patterns in my own body. I used meditation, I used various postures, various touches, in the similar way that acupressure or acupuncture uses to stimulate the body's own intelligence, its own healing. And I'm alive today to tell the tale. So conventional medicine had me dead, but I used energy medicine to self-heal. And I am not special. I am not magic. We all have this ability to heal ourselves. And whatever ails you, whether you feel down, low and depressed, whether you have a cough or a cold, whether you're struggling with the fear of COVID, whether you have any kind of illness, at any stage, energy medicine can support you. Maybe it can't always heal, but in my experience, it's been a lifesaver, literally. And I would like to point to one other piece of research before I share at the end of this video something to ignite your own feel-good hormones so that you can get a little taste of how good energy medicine is. So you may not have heard of a Professor Bengtsson. He did an experiment as recently as 2017. Unfortunately, mice are used in cancer research. Personally, I hate that, but it's the way things are. And I'm sure a lot of people would support mice being studied than human beings. Anyway, cancer mice, evil as it sounds, are bred for us to better understand the illness of cancer, how it grows, how it develops, and how, of course, we can stop it. These cancer mice were impregnated with a certain type of mammary cancer, a breast cancer that was incurable. Every single mouse ever injected with this type of cancer, a very vicious and aggressive cancer, had always died. Nothing had stopped them from getting the cancer, forming the tumors and dying in a matter of weeks. So Bankston actually took his mice and using an energy medicine technique, you can read all about it. I've shared a link. You can read his book for the detail, but all 100% of his cancer mice recovered. They seemingly got worse first, but they actually, despite the fact that the growths were getting bigger and then starting to weep, and it was all a bit gruesome in the details, the mice seemed to be okay. They were eating, they were active, and they recovered. 100% of them recovered. That is how effective an energy medicine intervention is. So energy medicine, old and new, it came from Ayurvedic practices, over 5,000 years old, Chinese medicine, 3,000 years old. So ancient wisdom tells us we have these energy channels in and around our bodies. Modern medicine, 21st century science can now record our energetic presence and show how these techniques shift the energy. So it's ancient and modern. I learned energy medicine instinctively, but I now see it as a common sets of maneuvers, of protocols that many people are now teaching, including people like the therapeutic touch, another one to Google. So without further ado, I want to share a quick energy medicine technique to stimulate the beautiful love hormone, the happy hormone of oxytocin. Oxytocin is something that our body naturally produces when we're feeling good and we're feeling happy. So why shouldn't we have more of that? So with all energy medicine, make sure that you're well hydrated, you've had a glass of water. We are basically a giant battery. We need fluid to get the energy flowing. Energy needs space and it needs to move, and that's what keeps us healthy. So being happy is a wonderful start to shifting your energy patterns back into cohesion, back into the patterns that give you physical and emotional health. So we'll take some deep belly breaths in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And we're already, by doing those deeper breaths, bringing our consciousness deeper into our body and slowing down our nervous system, just calming everything, slowing everything. And I want you to now just rub your hands, shake them off, and we're using our amazing electromagnetic tools. Hold them down here onto your pubic bone and just gently draw up the central line of your body. You can touch your body or not, and out into a beautiful heart shape. If I shift the camera back, breathing in and into a heart. So we're drawing giant hearts over our body. You can make them smaller. Or we can do them over our face. You can draw as many hearts as feels good, but that heart-shaped field is pulling energy up our central meridian, and it's inviting love and compassion, a healing love over your heart space that fills your whole body with a loving, positive energy and actually encourages our body to create oxytocin and indeed serotonin, two happy hormones that will have you smiling. So smile as you do it. That improves and expedites the amount of happy feelings that you will get. Do that for 2 to 3 minutes. Do it every day. Do it when you wake up. Do it when you're not feeling so positive. And I promise you, you can only ever feel one emotion. And as your energy shifts and oxytocin fills your body, your cells are literally smiling. I hope you enjoyed that and I hope you try it. Please subscribe if you want to hear more tips. And thank you for joining me today.